Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This weekend I went and did some shopping at an online auction. The auction company also has a physical store close to me where you can go and pick up your online winnings. So here is a picture of the auction house, and then I recorded a little bit of video of the inside of the building as well. They sell large furniture here as well as some mattresses, new toys, and many signs, including metal tin signs and neon signs. Now this luggage style box I bid on for, I believe, $2. I got it. And the reason I wanted it is because this shade of green goes very well in my living room. So I just thought I'd use this in my decor. And when I bid on it, it just said box and contents. And it didn't have a picture of what the contents were. So when I got it home and opened it, I will insert a picture here of what the contents were inside the box. Now, the little metal boxes, a friend of mine said she wanted them. She's going to use them for a Christmas gift exchange for her family, and I was fine with that, so I gifted those to her. The box itself had a little bit of wear at the back. These straps were loose, and I just used a little bit of E6000 glue and glued them overnight, and now it's fine. It's a nice size. It's about 18 inches wide and almost a foot deep, and then inside it's a nice deep box as well. And the latch on it works very well. Also included in the box was this really nice bowl, and I believe it's ironstone. Actually, it says ironstone, and China H&K, made in England. Lots of beautiful crazing and marks on this bowl. Nice and heavy. I'll be using it somewhere in my decor, but I haven't decided just where yet. Then the last item that was in the box was this jug. Very heavy. I'm sure it weighs almost 2 pounds. And for now, I'm keeping this because, like I said, it matches my walls. I don't know if you can tell in the picture here, but my walls are a pale green. So I'm going to keep it for now, and I'll probably use it for a vase. And it says on the bottom of this one that it was made in Bavaria. So very nice, very pretty, probably hand-painted jug. And that's all that was in the box. I also got this vintage clock. It says it's a West Clocks. It's electric, and it does work. I tested it. And on the bottom of the clock, it is signed. It says that it is solid mahogany. I don't know if you can see that. I'll go in the light here with it. They're solid mahogany, and it's signed, I think, by the person who carved out the mahogany. It looks like John LeClaire. So he probably would have been the one to put the clock together. Anyways, a nice little vintage clock, and I was happy to get that for $2. Another item I got on the online sale is this brass photo stand, and I have just styled it for now with one of my cabinet cards on the top of one of my cabinets, and I got that for $3. And this is how I have styled the little sewing machine drawer box that I picked up, and I love this one. I've always wanted one or two of these, but I love this one for all the carving on it. I thought that detail was very nice, and I just styled it for now with some small books in it on one of my cabinets. I hope to collect enough books, small ones, that I can style it with them facing the other way and have them lined up like this. But for now, these are the smallest books I have, and they don't quite fit the other way. So this is what I've done with it, and for now I'm happy with that. I also got these 2 rocking horses. They were $1 for the pair of them, and I picked those up for my Christmas decorations. This one is metal. It does not have any markings on the bottom, and it's fairly light, but it's not tarnished, so I don't even think it's silver plate. It's probably just chrome. And this little glass one is quite heavy. It's almost like it's supposed to be a paperweight. It is flat on the back, and it does not have any markings on it either. But I thought they were pretty cute, so they're going away to be part of my Christmas decorations. I did get quite a few coins at that online auction sale. And this box I had shown in another one of my videos. I think it was a yard sale video or maybe a thrift store where I picked this up, and this is what I plan to use it for. It has all these trays inside of it. There's a bunch underneath as well. And these coin protectors fit in here perfectly. So I'll insert a picture of all the coins I picked up, and you can see where I have placed most of them in with some of my other coins. I have two other smaller boxes for coins as well that I use for smaller denominations. In this box, it's mostly silver dollars, loonies, and toonies. And most of the coins I got for equal value for the denomination. I got quite lucky. So for the loonies, I only paid $1, and the toonies, I paid $2. The odd coin that was unusual, I did pay $3 for, but still a pretty good bargain. Then last weekend I went to one yard sale, but I did not record very much there. There was too many people, but I did get a few items. I did find this flower frog. It's in good condition. There are no chips or cracks or anything in it, and it's quite a large one, as you can see by the palm of my hand what size it is. So I will add that into my collection. And then I also got this vintage lighter. It's got some wear and stuff on it. I think it's silver plate by the way that it's tarnishing. And I saw a name on it somewhere. I thought it said Ronson, and I can't find it right now. But it's quite heavy. I don't know if it works or not because there's no flint in it, but I just got it to be part of my vintage decor. Also at that yard sale, I picked up this vintage Christmas. I assume it was for hanging on a tree, but it's missing whatever was in the top. And I'm just going to style this in my Christmas decorations. I like these cute little ornaments, and it's made of glass, and I paid 25 cents for this. Then I went to a second yard sale the next day. At this yard sale, they had a lot of looked like wedding decorations, but in a fall theme. So I did look through all of those to see if there was anything I wanted for my household decor for Thanksgiving, fall, or Halloween, but there wasn't anything that I could see. These chairs were vintage. They're a folding type of chair, and I really like the little one. If I'd had a place to put that with a plant on it or something, I would have grabbed it, but I don't really have the space. I also really like these vintage Depression era glass dishes. They looked like a marigold when they were stacked all together, but when you pick them up, they look like a shade of pink. But they were really pretty with the flower trim all around the outside. But I have no use for these. I just admired them. And I always check any cookbooks to see if they have the Better Homes and Garden cookbook, but it's been a long time since I've seen one of those. This was not a very big yard sale, and I shouldn't even call it a yard sale. They did have a few things outside in the yard, but most of the items were in their garage, and it was quite small. But I looked everything over, including this nice little ironstone bowl and the Pyrex dish. I probably should have grabbed the ironstone bowl. I do decorate with those quite a bit, but I didn't. And looking back at this recording, I think I should have grabbed this Mikasa plate as well for Christmas decor. It matches a lot of my items, which are ivory and gold trimmed, and it was really pretty. But in the end, I did not grab anything at this yard sale. Then the next day, I went to my favorite little antique or thrift store that is close to me in a little town called Eganville. And I picked up a couple of items there, including this cabinet card for $3. I like these because they show the clothing that they wore in that era. This one says it was taken in, Minneapolis, Minnesota in USA. And it also has a handwritten note on the back saying 4 generations, and it has everybody's names. So the grandmother, the son, his daughter, and her son are in the photo. So I thought that was kind of neat for $3. And then I picked up this little vase. I collect this Irish porcelain. It's Balik. This one says Armagh Vase Balik, and I think it has a date on it. Looks like 2002. And the person who decorated it looks like their name is half gone, so it's hard to tell. But a very nice Balik vase, and that's the size of it compared to my hand, so it's a good size. That will go in with the rest of my collection. Then I grabbed this ball jar, and it's quite large. It's bigger than a quart, and it says Perfect Mason Ball. It's wet, so I just rinsed it out. And it also has one of these vintage ball caps on the top of it. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, I use these in my pantry for dry goods and dried fruit, etc., and cereal. And I've gone away from all plastic. So that's what that will be used for. Then that same day, I went to a yard sale, and it was a really rainy, miserable day, so there wasn't a lot open or available for yard sales, but I did find this one runner that's going to go on my mantle at Thanksgiving time and Halloween time. And she charged me $1 for this. And this is the perfect colors for in my living room where my walls are green. And so it will go very well with my walls. So that will go away for my Thanksgiving decor. And that's the end of my video for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And you take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.